Yo, what is going on, guys? It is me, Gurjo, and I'm here with Sam and Centaur. We're here with another Attack on Titan breakdown. This episode was like not really. It was not exposition heavy. It was very just action, like nice shonen. You know, going back
very
to
reminiscent
our roots,
of season one.
Going back to the roots of season one episodes. It's the people fighting against the Titans again. That's how it should be, man.
With the music.
The music. Yeah, the music is always on point.
Very nostalgic, I'd must say.
Yeah, for someone who's, for people who have watched Attack on Titan since the year it came out, what was it, 2014?
Yeah.
It was definitely a throwback.
Anyway, getting into this, we start as every single episode with the flashback to the previous episode. Same thing, Chad Aaron announcing what he's gonna do. And then we flash to the Liberio, and Gurgen actually mentioned this.
Dropping my gun.
The people there.
Yeah, the people in Liberio. The people in Liberio were
Fucking Spider-Man.
The people in Liberio, they were like, oh, what was that place? So obviously, as Aaron said, all the subjects of Ymir were essentially transported into the convergence point, because the convergence is not like it's not like a physical place. More of it's like a collection of consciousnesses.
He basically said them a vision. They basically all had a vision of being in the convergence spot. That's what I believe.
Yeah. And they were all there, and they were all like, they were obviously confused on what was going on. And then I believe we then flash back into the sort of the city, and it's just after, I believe, Mikasa and Armin like looking at the rumbling, I think.
Yeah, you get reunited with the other lot. So, you get reunited with Connie and Jean.
Jean, Connie, Mikasa, and all there with Falco.
Falco as well.
But I believe before this, we actually we're with Gabby and Reinhardt. Wait, was this before that, or was it after?
Yeah, it was, to be fair. So basically, you see Reinhardt basically torn down. He mentioned, which is a very important detail, that'll come up later on, that his hardening of his Titan was gone. It became unhardened, I guess. And then Gabby... And then you obviously see Reiner's morale. He's just fucked. He just doesn't want to do anything. He gives up.
He says, "I'm
He's
going."
Like, Aaron's won. And then Gabby's like, well, Gabby's still on our protagonist shit. Like, she's like, no, I'll be able to save the world.
It was actually she was on a like reverse Aaron shit with like, oh, I'm gonna stop him, or I'm gonna save the world, whatever. Yeah. What she did was, what I found quite interesting. She tied her hair up in the same way that Sasha ties her hair up. Because obviously they're the same color hair, whatever. She tied her hair up in the same way Sasha does. I think that might have just been like, maybe, I guess it could have just been like a little nod to her change of character.
It's a thing for later on as well, when there's a moment, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. So obviously Ryan has been put to sleep. Fucking Betty buys, this guy's just given up, and
man goes, "I'm going to bed. The world ends."
Yeah, the world is ending. I'm gonna go sleep. And Gabby goes out in hopes of trying to find Falco, of which then I believe we are then connected with Mikasa, Armin, Jean, and Connie alongside an unconscious and tied up Falco on a roof.
And they are having a debate over what they are going to do with Falco.
Yes.
Well, before that, Armin sort of says, well, actually, was it Armin or Jean? One of the two said, "Oh, Aaron's on our side. He's finally doing. Who cares if the world dies? Technically, they had it coming and stuff." They were trying to justify him, and actually, it was Jean, because Armin was like, "But this is going too far. It's just pure genocide."
There was still Connie, especially, was still skeptical of Aaron's allegiances to whoever it may be. Jean, Armin, and Mikasa were all they were pretty in census that Aaron was on their side, but I think it was Connie who was just a bit on the fence about what Aaron was doing. But then
John was more into it, 'cause he was one that said out. He had that dialogue where he was like, "Aaron is murdering the world for us, so we're safe," and that's what John was kind of saying. And then you can kind of see Armin is kind of like, "But this is too much."
Yeah, like he thinks it's too far. But obviously, then we move into a conversation of what the they know that Falco had eaten the Jaw Titan, so they know he's a shifter now, and that's why he survived. And basically, they were debating on what they should do with him. So Jean, Mikasa, and Armin all said they should feed him to Pixis in order to get Pixis back. But Connie, we've had a conversation about this. Connie bugs out and decides to say, "No, I want to go save my mother," which it's an emotional thing, obviously.
It's not logical.
It's a very illogical decision in the grand scheme of things, but it's emotional.
Moving on from there, then we cut back to do we go to Niccolo next after that whole conversation, because Connie leaves with Falco's body.
Then I believe then it goes, and then it cuts to Niccolo and
it goes to like the Titans. Actually, they make a focus on why are the Titans like still attacking the humans, because they were under the belief that that Eren would have controlled them.
No, I think what it was they were like, these are Zeke's Titans, so why is Zeke not controlling them? I think that's what I was saying. It was like one of the only sort of minimal exposition moments in the entire episode, was they were confused as to why Zeke's Titans were no longer following Zeke's orders, which shows that Zeke is now
They're on about why isn't Eren controlling them, and we cut to Yelena. He says why.
Exactly. It was both. So the other lot were thinking why wasn't Eren controlling them, and then Yelena was like, why isn't Zeke controlling them?
But then after, so kind of they were just cowering in the base. It was again a very reminiscent of season 1. But then I believe we cut to Falco, not Falco, sorry.
And Sasha's dad.
And the whole crew, all the little kids.
You get to like Kaya like running away from a Titan. She gets into like this weird cage thing.
Like an alleyway,
Yeah, and then Gabby comes running in with a anti-Titan rifle, shoots off the head, and then Kaya like starts to give nod to what Gurden said with the whole hair thing. Like Sasha. She thinks,
he goes, Sasha saved her. It's reminiscent to when Sasha saved her from another Titan that was
But then so she shoots his head off, and they're obviously like, oh, why did you save us or whatever. But then they are sort of, I guess you could say, they're not ambushed, they're just like, they're seen by some soldiers. And the soldiers are asking Gabby like, oh, who are you? Aren't you a Marley? Because she had the big gun with her. And basically then what it was the girl, what was her name? Kaya ends up saying, no, like, she's with us, she's not a Marley. And
so did the rest of the family. They started like for defending her. Yeah,
they were like the cook guy up again, forgot his fucking name. He was like, no, Nicola was like, no, it was me who shot him.
Yeah, it's my gun.
Protecting her, which is kind of like it was a character development point.
Yeah.
Then I think
we flash back to the gang. Yeah. And then you see them like get to this like huge vantage point, and you have like a bunch of Titans like swarming around.
It's sad. Rest in peace, the boy. We see Pixis.
And you get to see Pixis
as a Titan.
The music and all is like, but basically what they just use the thunder spears to like kill as many of the Titans as they can. Again, very reminiscent of one.
Get a montage with nice little music of them just murdering Titans.
Yeah. Mikasa's still like cold with it.
Mikasa's still popping off with the Titan killing. She hasn't lost her touch.
Yeah.
But it was kind of just it was very not like exposition heavy. They killed the Titans, and then I believe they're sitting with the Jaegerists, some of the Jaegerists and the volunteers. Yelena.
Yeah, because they saved Yelena from getting like eaten. Well, not. I think it was Armin. Was it Armin or Mikasa? One of the two. Mikasa saved Yelena, and then they're in that tower where Yelena is, and then you see Flock. Like Flock survives, and obviously he's fucking happy because he's like,
what should have happened?
He's like, the revival of the Eldian Empire, that shit, like that. He's on his weird shit.
He's on his fucking Eren dick riding shit again.
Yeah, and then Yelena's obviously she's on the flip side. She's lost everything.
Yeah, she's devastated that what happened.
Yeah, locally, she's just given up.
Yeah, well, it was kind of just then what Flock orders the arrest of all the volunteers.
Yeah, and then you flash back to Kaya and Gabby, and like Gabby asked like, well, actually, I think it was Kaya. Kaya asked first like, why did you save me? And then Gabby was like, why did you defend me? Like afterwards and stuff like.
Yeah, they just kind of just have it's Gabby sort of. It was that character development stuff. They were having a conversation of like, they were like, oh, you know, Gabby was like, no, you're not. You guys aren't devils. I'm the devil because I was killing people for the gratification of the Marleyans. And then Niccolo says, there's a devil inside all of us. We just have to try and get out of the forest, which is a nod to the metaphor that Sasha's dad made to Niccolo when he was about to kill Gabby in season 4, part 1.
Yeah.
Then we flash back to what was it? Yes, it's a lot of jumping around all the characters in different locations.
We just see I think this is like right at the end of the episode. We just see Mikasa and Armin like they just meet up with Gabby. Like I think Gabby's like in an underground like lair or something.
Bunker, yeah, they're like a basement somewhere. But yeah, Gabby's like, where's Falco? Do you know where he is? Like, please just give him to me so that we'll leave. That's what she was basically. Like, she's kind of like, I'm not even trying. Yeah, she's actually kind of given up as well.
Yeah, exactly. She wasn't even trying to fight them. She's like, oh, I don't want to fight anymore. I promise. I just want Falco and leave.
But then obviously Mikasa and Armin explain what happened to Falco. To which obviously she's bugged. She's like, where is he going? But then she explains the hardening's been that what Reiner said about his hardening, like all hardening being dropped, and Armin realizes like, oh shit, does that mean
and then
that?
And then we cut to
Annie.
Annie is out of her like little glass cocoon. And she's awake.
Yeah.
And the episode cuts there. That was it.
Yeah.
That was Curtis.
I enjoyed the episode. It was like just quite action packed.
Yeah, it was nice and actiony. It was a nod to the OG season 1 days.
Well, how banger has been, like how high it's been so far. It's good to like tone down a little, but it's still action based, very action oriented, but tone it down with the whole like massive reveals and stuff. Like it was nice, just very good. Season 1.
It was very good. Well, I mean, like I said, not really much in that episode. Like, subscribe, do whatever.
You're watching, peoples.
Thank you. Bake off.
Peace.